black? Take a look in the. Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right, but it ain't with us, okay? Are you black? Hey, look, man, don't ever question the fact whether I'm black. In fact, I was gonna ask your country mama ass why you got them drip chemicals in your head. Right, goddamn. And then come out in public with a shower cap on your head. Fucking bitch. Who you calling a bitch, man? Well, if the shoe fit. Now, I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas. You're not niggas.
That didn't work. All right. So I guess we need to just start this back up. Told you I'm trying some shit out. So hold on a second. Okay. I see it. I see it now. Now I see it. Just trying to figure something out right now. I don't know if I'm actually even audible. I know that the graphics are showing. So that can take me out. Put me in the corner. Okay. So I'm right where I need to be because I'm just trying to figure this out. I'm doing this in the middle of the night, so I'm going to check it out tomorrow. I want to see how the sound is. I want to see how the video quality is with the graphics. Freeway Dread. Yeah, I had to switch it up a little bit, Freeway. I had to switch it up a little bit. I appreciate you being up in here tonight. You one of the riders now, dog. You one of the riders. You've been on the Twitter Spaces with me, so I truly appreciate you. I appreciate anybody that's going to check the streams out, but I appreciate you because you come up on the streams and you kick that knowledge, and you out there helping America continue to move. I appreciate you being over the road, appreciate you being on code, and I definitely appreciate you coming up in the space, and you drop knowledge. And I done heard you on other spaces this week. Well, I think it was this week you were on, and you was basically saying you just have to let them know that there's more than one perspective, and you let them know about that, and you stay true on your shit. So that's a beautiful thing. It's just good to see us out here staying on code. So I appreciate you checking in. And I would assume you're checking in from YouTube. I don't know. It says I don't have any viewers, which is common. So, but it says it looks like you're on YouTube, and it's going to, I guess, discourage me and just basically say ain't nobody listening to your ass, even though I know some people do be listening. So it's all good. As a matter of fact, let me check Twitter. Let me see if the feed is actually going through Twitter. Well, I was on some shit earlier. And listening to things. Oh, okay. So it is on Twitter. The live feed is on Twitter. Nice. Okay. I appreciate that. I tried to tap in on Twitter, but I don't know what happened. Okay. I'm still showing it live, but I don't know if it's actually live. Here, let me get rid of this. Let me just go here with me. I'm going to get rid of this. Let's see if I'm live, because I just got rid of the graphic. Let's see if the graphic leaves on Twitter. If the graphic leaves on Twitter, that means I'm still live. The graphic don't go nowhere, then that means I'm old and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Can you hear me good, brother? You seem to be the only one in here, which is good. So the graphic just went away. So there's a little delay on Twitter. Little delay. I guess if I say something fucked up, maybe they got time enough to take me off. Like if I walked up on stage and slapped the shit out of a motherfucker, maybe they'd have time to take it off before it actually aired on Twitter. Is that some Elon Musk shit? He done got a tape delay in this bitch, making sure nobody gets slapped on air. I don't know. But I just wanted to get up here just to see if this shit was going. And I'm gonna try to go through some different graphics and see if I can see what this shit looks like up here. Let me know how clear it is, however long you're gonna be on here, Freeway. And I'm gonna throw this one up here because I thought this was funny. Like I said, I ain't gonna be here all night. I'm just really trying this audio and this video and this stream out through StreamYard. Because we had to get rid of Haps as a primary source to get us out there, because looks like Haps is about to get rid of itself. So either way. So I'm checking out audio quality, video quality. I ain't got lights and all that shit. So I'm doing it from the room, because who knows where I might pop up with this motherfucker. So the lights might not always be perfect. My acoustics might not always be perfect. And I'm getting another mic. I might even get the mic tomorrow. I thought about getting the mic tomorrow, but maybe I don't get it tomorrow. I don't know. I heard we need a new toilet, so I might have to get a new toilet before I get a new mic. But, if I got to get a new toilet, you can't be without a toilet. And if this mic works, then I'll use this mic, but yeah, so I'll see how soon I got to get a toilet. I'm trying to figure it out with you. I see multicast, and I just sent a message across Twitter. Appreciate you, bro. That's love. That's love. Appreciate you, man. So, I'm in here doing my thing. And I just thought I'd get up here and talk a little bit, about some things that I've seen. And this first one, like I said, this first one was just amusing to me, because this is where white supremacy worked against itself. And I love to see when white supremacy works against itself. It truly always works against itself because eventually it's got to encounter some bullshit that when people call it, then, you know, it works against it. But this right here was when white supremacy really sought out for a victory and fucking lost. Now I really want to know why it happened the way it happened. So let me see if I can add this shit to the screen. Okay, I'm going to add that to the screen. I'm going to go down. There we go. Let's see how long that takes to get that up on Twitter or YouTube or wherever this shit's going. Facebook, I don't know. I want to see how long. So right now, I'm looking at Mike Savarino. Okay, Mike Savarino. He sounds like he would be like an underboss in the mafia, but he's not. This is not Mike Savarino, the mafioso. This is Mike Savarino, Coach K's grandson. Coach K's grandson, the newly retired Coach K from Duke University. He coached there, what, about 70 years? He gone now. And Mike was on the basketball team when Coach K was coaching. Now Coach K ain't coaching. Now Mike Savarino ain't playing. Been there 3 years. Been there 3 years. I ain't never heard of the motherfucker's name until they said he was in the transfer portal. So you done played at Duke University for 3 years under your granddaddy, and in your senior year, you're going to decide to transfer. Coincidentally, the same year that your granddaddy retires. Yeah. Sounds like your granddaddy ain't here no more. You not welcome. We don't give a fuck who your granddaddy is. You not welcome. Yeah. And Mike Savarino is in the transfer portal. I don't know who the fuck would want him. I ain't never heard of him. So how good is he? I don't even know how many points he averaged, you know, but you know I'm going to look. You know I'm going to look to see how many points the motherfucker averaged. Because if you in the transfer portal, you better be worth it, goddamn. Mike Savarino. Is his name Michael? Yes, Michael. Michael Savarino. There we go. Basketball player. Yeah. Played for Duke. He ain't even got a Wikipedia. Yeah. What grade is Mike Savarino? He in fourth. He in fourth grade because right now he went three years with Coach K, and now I don't know how many grades. I want to know his stats, goddammit. I want to know his fucking stats from last year. Now we're about to bring him up. He averaged in the 2021-2022 season 1.1 points per game, 0.5 rebounds per game, 0.0 assists per game, and his field goal percentage was 40%. Now, the fact that he averaged 1.1 points per game means nothing about his shooting percentage. Yeah, you shot 40% and you only got 1 point. I don't think he's going to get picked up in the transfer portal. Hopefully he graduated early and he can be up out this bitch. Nobody's going to pick you up, Mike. Okay? No, Concordia College wouldn't pick you up. It's a little Christian university right around the corner over here. They wouldn't pick your monkey ass up. You averaged 1.1 points a game. 0.5, you didn't even get a whole motherfucking rebound. You got a half a rebound per game. Did you tip the motherfucker to somebody? Are you fucking kidding me? And you got the nerve to jump in the transfer portal? Get out. You're taking up space for somebody else. I know goddamn well you ain't never heard of him, Freeway, because he averaged 1.1 point per game and a 0.5 rebounds per game. But the reason we know him is white supremacy. He's Coach K's grandson. Now, you tell me somebody that only averaged 1.1 point per game should have been on the Duke University basketball team in the first place? The only place on the bench for him is manager. This motherfucker had a uniform. He was number 30. He was number 30. Birthplace, Durham, North Carolina. You think? I want to see his high school stats, goddammit. I want to see his high school stats. Yeah. I want to see his whole high school stats. What high school he go to? If he was a dog in high school, that's one thing. But see, he probably was a dog at a private school, and they played a whole bunch of other private schools. And just being known as Coach K's grandson, that was good enough to just get him, like, some reverence. Coach K's grandson in the transfer portal. I wonder if Juwan's going to go looking for him at the University of Michigan. 1.1 points per game, 0.5 rebounds. He got a half. He tipped the ball to somebody else who got the rebound. That's an assist. 0.5 rebounds. That's like an assist. Oh, but he didn't have any assist. 0.0. He's a ball hog. He's a ball hog. Didn't even fucking get an assist. If you ain't gonna score no points, least you can do is set motherfuckers up to score points. And what's your position? Guard. How you not have no assist and you a guard? That's your job, to pass the motherfucking ball to somebody. You selfish little overprivileged boy. Now you in the transfer portal. Where you gonna go? Ain't nobody gonna pick you up. And definitely not in the ACC, the BCC, or the CCC. And there's not a Big Ten school that wants you. Our worst Big Ten school does not want 1.1 points per game and 0.5 rebounds. Nope. This motherfucker almost averaged a 000. He almost had a 000. Being up in here tonight. All right, so that's not. This motherfucker almost averaged a 000. How the fuck is that coming through? Oh, I have no idea how that's. He almost had a 000. Wow. So I got audio coming through some other angles, but anyway, sorry about that. I'm gonna get that out of there. Let's get that out of there. Bam. Let's get that out of there, because what I want is not that. Let's get out of there. Jay Morant, my favorite dog in the NBA. I agree, Frank. Jay Morant is a motherfucker, boy. I didn't see. Oh, I'm gonna look at my grandbaby. He's laying on his grandma, one of his grandmas, his maternal grandma, Candy. That is my baby. And I ain't even seen him yet. I'm gonna call it because they all my babies. He's mine. Look at that hair. I'm gonna make people laugh tonight. I'm in a good mood. I'm not known really for making people laugh, but I just do it. He'll wind up with a manager's job. He's just shadow. See, my thing is, I truly believe he was probably trying to get into the whole coaching ranks or something, and Coach K dipped on him. He probably didn't know when he came in as a freshman that Coach K was going to retire before he got up out the paint. He was like, I can come in, granddad's coaching, get my little degree and shit, maybe be a grad assistant, bam, 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 work my way into the ranks. Either way, he can work his way into executive shit on the college or professional ranks. But granddad said, I'm done with this shit, and got up out the paint. And he wasn't thinking about little Michael. He left little Michael dangling like a damsel in distress, like a devil in distress, a blue devil. Yeah, well, he's not a blue devil anymore because he's in a transfer portal, and he's trying to get up out the paint. He done raised his hand like, who looking for a point guard? Got solid numbers behind me, 1.1 points per game, 0.5 rebounds. Come get this. Come get this. Who looking for a solid guard in their backcourt, averaging 0 assists? Come get all this. Boy, you should have changed your name to Krzyzewski to give yourself a chance. You should have changed your name. It works for a lot of motherfuckers. Change your name to the motherfucker who's famous in your family. He should not have been going around here named Michael Savarino. He sounds like a retired mafioso boss's son. They're not going to give you any respect. You should have been Michael Krzyzewski. Ain't that how you say his name? Krzyzewski. I don't know how you say his name, Krzyzewski, and the motherfucker's name starts with a K. Where the fuck does that come in at? But he came in at Michael Savarino, and he's getting no pub. He's getting no pub now after averaging a stellar 1.1 points per game in his junior year. Your junior year. That's freshman stats. If you're on a baller-ass squad and you can't get no time. Nigga, you a junior. You a junior, and you averaging 1.1 points per game. 0.5 rebounds. Man, I hope your grades are together, okay? Hope your grades are together. Because you're not going to another basketball team. That's out. I said it, and that's it. I have spoken. Yeah. So we started with this. Hold your L's correctly. I need people to hold their L's correctly. And Michael Savarino needs to hold his L correctly. So the L that he really should hold is the fact that his parents didn't tell him to go through with the handle Krzyzewski. We know your name is Savarino, Michael, but the name Krzyzewski is going to take you much further in life. So I'm thinking that his daddy's name is Savarino. Because if it was Mike Krzyzewski's son, his name would be Krzyzewski. So it's his daughter, and she ended up marrying Mike Savarino. Now, I don't know who the fuck Mike Savarino is, but I'm sure he's not a baller like Coach K. And I don't even like Coach K. Because Coach K didn't hire Johnny Dawkins or Tommy Amaker. No. He hired a motherfucker who ain't never fucking coached a goddamn basketball game in college. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who we settled on, was the guy who coached high school ball or some shit. I'm pretty sure. Let me look at that again. Duke's new coach. Duke new coach. Scheyer was named Duke's head coach in June following the announcement. John Scheyer. They want to build him up too. I want to see his coaching history, because I'm pretty sure he's the guy. I'm pretty sure he's the guy that's never coached a college game before. He rose from special assistant. He was a special assistant to Mike Krzyzewski. Why didn't they just name that boy Mike Krzyzewski instead of naming him Mike Savarino? Now it really boggles my mind. I forgot Coach K's name was Mike Krzyzewski. I never really talk about Coach K. I don't give a fuck about Coach K. Scheyer, Krzyzewski, a Illinois native, played for Duke in 2006 to 2010. He just played for the motherfucker like 10 years ago. After a brief foray into pro basketball, Scheyer returned to Duke. He joined Coach K's staff in 2014. He was promoted to assistant head coach when Jeff Capel left to take over at Pitt. Scheyer filled in as interim head coach for one game last season when Coach K was quarantined with COVID. This motherfucker has never, ever coached a team before. And he picked him over Tommy Amaker and Johnny Dawkins, two legendary Duke players who are now coaches, who coached under him. But nah, he didn't pick him. Duke will never have a black head coach. That's out. That's out. So, anyways, yeah. Mike Savarino needs to be catching those L's and carrying them properly as he exits Duke University. Because your ass, motherfucker, I mean, you something special. You came here for 3 years to top out at 1.1 point per game, 0.5 rebounds per game, and say, I'm going to take my talents elsewhere. Yeah. Okay, dog. We got you. Who else catching these motherfuckers today? Who else catching these L's today? Oh, you know what I need to correct? Just go ahead and just go ahead and get this up now. I'm just going to get this up now. And I really didn't mean to be on here all night. And I'm not going to be in here all night. God damn it, I already told you. I got something to do. Well, I ain't got really nothing to do, but I do got something to do. I got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Most of y'all done seen this before. Most of y'all done seen this before. Yeah. Most of you seen it. You have. Ukraine can't breathe. Nigga, what? Yeah, I said nigga. Y'all already know. Melanin ain't got shit to do with me saying nigga. I'm talking about these, and I am not talking about Afro-Ukrainians. I'm talking about the pale ones, the mayonnaise Ukrainians. Nigga, what? You can't breathe? Really? So you can't breathe like Eric Garner couldn't breathe? Is that what you're saying? You're putting yourself in the same position as a black man who was choked to death by an officer of the motherfucking law? I mean, y'all getting choked out by gases being sent over by Vladimir Putin. But we're talking about one individual black man who was choked to death for selling loose cigarettes in front of a fucking bodega by a sworn officer, a peace officer. Yeah, I see why they call them peace officers now. Because when they kill them, it just be like, peace. Yeah. Peace. Yeah. Ukraine can't breathe. Why didn't somebody from the United States say, that's a little disrespectful? Do you know where that came from? The fact that you're saying that, or did somebody from America create this shit? Is this in Ukraine or is it in America? It looks like it's over in Ukraine. I see them whole funny little fucking cars and shit. That looks like it's over there. That doesn't look like it's in America. I don't think that's in America. Let me double check. I got that picture. Where did I get that picture at? Is that? Yeah. Hold on a second. No, that's in another country. All the words and shit is written on the buildings. That's all in another country. So why would that shit be in English? Why would it be in English if it was in another country? It ain't photoshopped either. That's up. That's up. They ain't got no shame, Freeway. Shit. They ain't got no shame. Them motherfuckers over there begging for money. Begging for money. Talking about we won in the war. What y'all need money for? If you already won in the war, keep fighting. What you need money for? And this bitch ass, feeble-minded ass Joe Biden, he just giving away all the church's money. Just this week alone, we gave him $1 billion. Bitch! They've been giving them at least $1 billion every week. When you break down all the shit that they've given them, they've been giving them at least $1 billion. And he just said, and we got the resources to do more. Oh, y'all got the resources to do more, but y'all ain't got the resources to pay American freedmen, descendants of enslaved individuals in this country. But you can pay Ukraine $1 billion a week. Yeah. Okay. All right. You hoe ass bitches. You want black people? Where's Malcolm Nance at? Malcolm Nance said he was going over there to fight. Has anybody heard from Malcolm Nance? Had he killed him yet? Or did he even go? That might have just been a publicity stunt. He don't carry his old ass over there and get killed. Killt. And what about that other nigga from Detroit? They said his family was like, no, don't do it. Don't go. Don't go. We don't want you to go. He was like, I'm going. I got to fight for the country. He about 60 years old. What's all these old gray-ass niggas trying to go over to Ukraine for? What are they trying to do, get brides? What are you trying to go over there and fall in love with a snow bunny? What are you doing going over there to fight? You 60, dog. Sit your ass down somewhere. You can't run. They get to shooting around you. You're done, bro. You ain't crawling down in no bunker with your old ass. Them knees is shot. You get down there, you're never getting up. What's that dude's name from Detroit? Yeah, I'm going to fight for my country. Nigga, you from America. What are you doing going over there fighting for Ukraine? I just want to tell both of them, why don't y'all go over there and get on a train? They ask and find out. They'll find out real quick. Go over there and try to get on a train, motherfucker, and say, hey, I'm trying to get up out of here, trying to leave. Yeah. Okay. You'll get turned away like black folks at Wells Fargo. Okay. Okay. My grandson is just incredible. All that hair. His mama had a lot of hair. She had a lot of hair. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was some disrespectful shit right there. That's disrespectful. You see that shit? You can't breathe. Eric Garner's family needs to sue. They need to sue. I look at that as ethnic intimidation too. I look at that as a hate crime. You just took that man's dying plea and put it on a banner. Really? Of all the shit you could have said in the world, Ukraine can't breathe. I'm waiting to see Ukrainians' lives matter. I'm waiting to see that shit. That's coming. Somebody about to make a ULM sign. Ukrainians' lives matter. You motherfuckers is something else. You fucking kidding me? What else was I going to talk about? Oh. So that right there is white supremacy at its finest. Now, we've already had white supremacy at its finest. It didn't work for him. That was Coach K's kid. This was white supremacy's at its, like copycat and shit. They're not original people at all. White supremacists are not original people. They copycat everything. So this is to show their lack of ingenuity. Now, this next thing that I'm going to show you, this is white supremacy with a black person being used as a tool for white supremacy. I've been on here about 30 minutes. I didn't think I was going to be on here this long, but I've been on here about 30 minutes. So hopefully the stream has been going good. I haven't been told that I'm like weak signal, nothing. So hopefully everything's been going good. So fuck Ukraine. Let's get rid of them and let's go to tools of white supremacy. Shall we? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You see that? You see that? Do you see that? Read that. Yeah. I was tripping. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Just to look at him, I'm like, okay, I know it's about to be some mammy shit. I know she's about to be like, this is my zaddy shit. But nigga, I didn't know it was going to be her father. I didn't know she was going to be like, oh God, It's you. You motherfuckers have done the most for so long. I'm sick of it. But this right here,
Buttermilk biscuits. I enjoy it.
that's what this is. One more time.
Buttermilk biscuits.
Yes.
I enjoy it.
She said, I literally saw a guy that looks just like Jesus. Now, she's obviously speaking of white Jesus. You know, the Jim Morrison looking like motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? The Charles Manson looking motherfucker. Because if she knew who Jesus really was, she had to know Jesus was black. Everybody knows Jesus is black. But she saw a guy that looked just like Jesus. I couldn't hold back and had to ask if anyone ever told him that he looked like Jesus. He laughed and said a number of times, he is so fine. Did she just say Jesus was fine? That's a sin right there. That's a sin. Jesus can't be fine. It's Jesus. Now, we all know this isn't Jesus. We all know Jesus ain't white. But the fact that she got on this bitch and asked him, did anybody ever ask you, you look like Jesus? Because I think you look like Jesus. And he was like a number of times, and she said he is so fine. This mammy just sat. What she do? Said it's about 80 years. I put about a good 80 on it. 1940. She set us back about 1940. Yeah. She didn't set us back 100. She set us back about 80 years. First and foremost, she thinks Jesus is white. Then she out here chasing the motherfucker. I couldn't hold back. And I had to ask him. So you didn't feel no type of humbleness to say, oh my God, that's Jesus. I need to leave him alone. Maybe he's got a lot of shit to do because a lot of people are praying and he needs to answer some prayers. No, I'm going to go up and take a selfie with him. This moist motherfucker, for one, he just came from the hairstylist, where she should have been coming from. She got her little divestment braids in there. I can see that. She's not all natural. Nah, she's not all natural. Just like Jesus, he ain't all natural either. This type of mammy shit fucks us up so bad. It fucks us up. Ain't got nothing to do with her entertaining a Caucasian individual. But she showed reverence to this motherfucker because she thought he looked like Jesus. And everybody knows, goddammit, Jesus don't look like that. There will be white people that will debate me till they die. Till they're fucking blue in the face. Jesus is white. Got it. I know they don't read the Bible. I know they don't know history. Because if we're going to go through that, if we're going to go down that path, bring your lantern, Cletus. Because it's going to get dark in this bitch. Going to get dark. You want to come down this path and try to tell me that Jesus looks like Jim Morrison or Russell Brand. Pretty much any dark-haired, long-haired white guy with a beard probably pass for what people think Jesus looks like. Yeah. So let this mammy be who she is and let her do what she does. I mean, it's okay. We understand.
Buttermilk biscuits. I enjoy it.
She's just there. She's just there with it. And when they get there with it, you can't do nothing about it. Just let her be. Let it be. Let it be. Let her be a mammy. Okay. Anyways, I think I got one more motherfucking thing that I wanted to show you. And then I'm getting off this bitch because it's getting late. It's like 1:30. 1:30 here. She's sick. She might as well hang the pickup in her house and be freeways be like, huh. Just hang the bitch up in your house. Get off social media. Yeah. You know, them black families had that picture of white Jesus in their house. She need to just put this picture up in her house. Put this picture up of white Jesus and her. Jesus and Mary. Jesus and Mammy. What's the difference? Oh, that's not Jesus. That's Jerry. Yeah. That's Jerry from HR. Yeah. What if we later find out that the person that's in this picture with her is trans? Now she's going to be like, oh my God, I called Jesus trans. Or I called a trans man Jesus. Yeah. He died and he came back. Trans. Y'all just getting past that one, right? He died and he came back. And at 3 days he came back. He was trans. That's connected to BLM too. Boy, oh boy, BLM's all over the place. Because they got enough money to be all over the place. Them motherfuckers. And so we're going to buy a $6 million mansion so y'all motherfuckers can go have some fun. Create. Just create a little bit. $6 million. Okay. They used to call those community centers. I really don't know the cost of what it takes to make a community center, but $6 million? Probably not back then. Yeah. So I got one more thing that I want to show. I stop fucking with that mouse because that mouse is not connected to this computer. I keep messing with it, and then it never kind of works out because it's not connected. It's wireless. So I was thinking, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna get up out of here. Weather's about to break, and I went this whole goddamn stream without my hat. I went and got the hat. Never, if I'm streaming, I generally have this hat on. I generally had a straight game on, but I didn't have it on. I just, I was doing other stuff, and I usually wear the other hat when I do other stuff. But this is the hat that, that I wear. Come up a little bit. Let's just get rid of Mammy. How about that? How about we just get rid of Mammy and Jerry from marketing? Anyways. Shout out to all the Freedman. Yeah. Black history. If you're a Freedman, you are Black history. So act accordingly. Because there are some Freedmen out here who do not understand that they are more than a black man. They are a freedman. If we all still going by African American, it's okay. It's okay. Not really, but it's okay. Now, let me hear you associating yourself as an African American. I'll tell you. So this last one here, because I have care for the kids. I care about the kids' well-being. The weather's about to break. Families are about to be out at the parks and the pools and things like that and the beaches. I just want all of the adults to mind the babies. Mind the babies. Protect the babies while you're out there. Make sure the babies are safe. If they're going into water, make sure they've got the inner tubes around their arms, the life jackets. We don't need any drownings this year. I know there's going to be some, but we don't need any drownings. Drownings are senseless to me. There's enough people around in these parks and these pools and beaches and, places. I don't know why we got kids still drowning. Sometimes I just feel like there's a lot of negligence there. And we don't need negligence, especially where the adults are concerned. I just want everybody to mind the babies. But I also want you to take care of yourselves, because if you can't take care of yourselves, you can't take care of the babies. The babies need to be out there playing and having a good time. Do not put the babies through undue, unjust mental trauma. Babies that go through undue, unjust mental trauma, they can be deeply affected for a long time or forever, maybe. Forever. And I think that if a baby sees what I'm about to show you, they could go through undue, unjust trauma for the rest of their lives. So we need to mind the babies and be respectful and respect ourselves. White supremacist out here, if you're in on this, I'm gonna call you out any motherfucking way. Don't let this be you. Because boy, if this is you, we're gonna have a problem. Let me see if I can actually maybe get a soundtrack to this. Anything coming up? Let me see. Is there anything that I could put up? Because one of the things I see all the time is that white folks like to try to separate themselves from black folks and act like they don't do silly shit. Because black folks will do some silly shit, but white folks do silly shit at way bigger proportions. And when they do silly shit, I call them out on their silly shit, just like they be trying to call us out on our silly shit. And that's okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a little soundtrack to this. Yeah. I already told you, I call white folks niggas. Because sometimes I have to do that. Niggas not just going to be on us like on that negative shit. Y'all get this too. Y'all going to catch this L too. That's why we catching L's. You going to hold this L. What's good, priest? We just in here with it. I'm going to get up out of here before 60 minutes. Hopefully you've been here the whole time. If not, check out the playback. It's worth it. But y'all gonna catch this motherfucking L. Y'all gonna catch this motherfucking L. Cause this y'all niggas. This ain't us. This y'all niggas. Yeah, let me get to the music. It really ain't no music. It really ain't no music. But by the time it's done playing, I'm gonna have it up.
Niggas.
Here we go.
Y'all niggas. And you gonna be niggas forever. Just like us. Niggas. Y'all niggas, and you gonna be niggas forever, just like us. Niggas.
Yeah. This right here, this is in direct violation of minding the babies. Don't let this be you at the pool, at the beach, at the rec center, sun tanning. Don't let this be you. Get that cleaned up. The babies don't need to see all this. They don't need to see all this. It ain't us out here acting foolish all the time.
Y'all niggas, and you gonna be niggas forever, just like us. Niggas.
Yes, you hear that? He said it.
Y'all niggas, and you gonna be niggas forever, just like us. Niggas.
I'm going to get that out the screen before they give me a strike, because they might give me a strike. Not so much because it was nudity, because all the genitalia was covered up, but all the rest of that, it was gross. They might look at that as explicit. It was explicitly gross. Okay? I don't know who that is. I don't know who that belonged to, but they need to do something with that. They need to do something with that. I ain't like that. I ain't like that at all. I ain't like that shit. I'm like that nigga in Belly. I ain't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all. I don't like that shit. That was horrible. That was fucking horrible. Why would you come out looking like that? Why would you do that to people? Why would you put people through that? And if a baby walked up on you, and you know how kids are, kids, they gonna look right at it. They're gonna look you in the eye, but if they see something that's off code, they're gonna look right at it. Straight up. Straight up. I ain't no little motherfucker, right? So I used to talk to kids all the time, and kids still look at me, different, but they don't look at me the way they used to. But I had a big ass gut. I got a gut now, but not nearly as big. I'm 200 pounds lighter in this bitch. So not nearly as big as it was. It was a big gut. It was a bigger gut. It was the biggest gut. But never would have made it. Whatever. Kids would talk to me, and the next thing you know, they'd be totally fixated on my stomach. They totally be fixated on my stomach because the motherfucker was huge. It was huge. It's like huge. And I said jokingly several times when kids would see me, I'd be like, I'm probably the biggest person they've ever seen. I'm not very tall enough, but I'm not very tall. But for a kid to look up at me and like, oh shit, it's a big motherfucker. I was tall, but then I was wide too. Length and width. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, if they were fixated just on my gut, just imagine if a kid walks up to her at the park and she's laying back suntanning and the Jackson 5 are fucking, coming out from up underneath her bikini bottom because she's got afros. She's got afros all over the place under there. She needs to get that. She needs to get rid of that. I mean, she had a whole family of naturals under that motherfucker. Yeah. Okay. It is what it is. But yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. And hopefully this audio's been correct. Freeway Dread, appreciate you, brother. Priest Brooklyn coming through. Sunday Night Smoke came through on the late night flight. I should have known your ass was up, Smoke. Figured you'd be over there catching some of those quality casts over on Haps. What the fuck's going on over there? Nothing, apparently. So yeah, man, I'm looking at possibly getting a new mic, maybe even tomorrow. Smoke depends on the time that I have to deal with it. But hopefully the audio is good. But I've had my eye on this mic for a while, so I might go check it out. I think they give me like a 7-day thing on it, so I might check it out. Yes, you are, Freeway. Much respect to you, brother. Much respect. Motherfucker don't know me from a can of paint. Tapped in on one of the spaces, said he'd been checking me out on some of the other clips and shit. You just never know who's watching. You never know who's listening. And shout out to my man D, owner of Tormina's Pizza, 1510 Washington Avenue, Ypsilanti, Michigan, Eastern Michigan University's campus. Go check that man out. Black-owned business. Not many black pizzerias out here. And let me just give you a little secret on him. He can really cook. He just ain't in there making pizza. He in there making pizza good. I done had 2 items from, well, 3 items. I had a veggie calzone, still on the no meat this week. Beautiful, feeling good, feeling fine. I had a veggie calzone and I had a veggie pizza and I had some of his cheese bread. They know how to cook. That's why the shit works. Everybody can't jump in the pizza business. Black people really can't jump in the pizza business. You know, black people know how to cook, but black people will try to over season some pizza. Pizza's pizza. The fucking seasoning's gonna come with that sauce. If you get that sauce right, you good. But you ain't gotta season nothing else. Black folks get in that bitch, be fucking putting Lowry's and shit on a pizza. But he's a black man doing his thing. Try StreamYard for services to stream through multiple locations. That's what I'm on, Big Daddy. I'm on the duck right now. I got the green duck in the corner. That's what I'm on right now. I'm on StreamYard. That's where we at, baby. Haps became unreliable for me. And a lot of people didn't like when they changed the platform. I know I bitched about it, but a lot of people didn't like when they changed the platform. And I tried to tell them they fucked up, but they wasn't going to listen to a nigga like me. Maybe they was over there listening to Michael Bathurst. I'm sorry. I didn't come through the way I should have came through. Michael Bathurst. Hello there. The mellow sounds and moods of Canada. Welcome to the broadcast. Hopefully you are safe and sound. Yeah, man. I'm on StreamYard. I've been on StreamYard. Man, I subscribe to all this shit. I just wasn't using it, man, because I don't know if I didn't get lazy. I just be on the move and shit. And StreamYard need to do a motherfucking mobile. StreamYard needs a mobile. Because then I'll be up on this bitch night and day. But this is where I really need to be and shit. You know, Mike got shafted as well. No invite to new platform for him. What? Really? So there's a new Haps platform? Not that I'm going to jump on that bitch. They ain't gonna keep me popping around, logging in. I ain't got time for all that bullshit. There's a new Haps platform. What they do? They blacklisted him. How'd they blacklist him? This is gonna get interesting. I thought he was actually part of Haps, to be honest with you. I thought he was Haps Ops. Yeah, I straight up thought he was a Haps executive. Goddamn. So he didn't even get, so I didn't know there was a new platform. But anyway, fuck him. I can use this, man. I can use this and I'll maximize this. I like being able to put my images and shit up like that. I didn't like when they did all that shit. Took my ability to put the images, because I can go off the dome all day, but if my image is like right there, man, start putting these fucking slides and shit together. Yep. All that appointment for nothing. New platform for musicians only called Reach. Wow. If that's what they was going to do, They should have just said that. They didn't really want casters. Got it. Now you just gonna have a whole bunch of motherfuckers with 6 strings and shit just strumming. Some of them motherfuckers is kind of talented, but most of them motherfuckers are busters. I hated listening to that shit. I'm like, you coffee house ass musicians, you motherfuckers can't play worth shit. And you want to sit up here and have hour-long lives. How you gonna have a fucking hour-long concert and you suck? But they let them bitches do it. They started that little Nas X Heart shit, that bullshit. I hated that shit. Let me having that shit floating behind me. Take that shit down. I mean, when they started that moist shit, that's when we should have dipped right then. We shouldn't even have took part in that bullshit. Then they got rid of the hearts, but hell, they done got rid of everything else now. Fuck them. Guitars and pianos all day for beginners. That's all it is. It's like motherfuckers taking music lessons, playing 3 Blind Mice on the goddamn piano. Nobody want to hear that shit. You motherfuckers ain't playing the goddamn piano like you know how to. Dong, 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 dong. Fuck all that, man. I ain't got time for all that. Give me some professional motherfuckers up in here doing some things. Strings and keys for rookies. Rookies, strings, and keys. Fuck them. Kill me with that shit. That motherfucker playing the violin and shit sounded like they was strangling 3 cats. I'm like, are you serious? This is not talent. And I really don't try to shit on nobody's craft, you know, because the motherfucker be trying. So I'm going to give them their credit. I'm going to give them their due. Whether you good or not, I'm going to give you your due just for putting the effort out there. But this motherfucker couldn't play the violin worth a goddamn. And they sounded like shit. That video was at least 50 minutes long. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You gonna put that on? You gonna really let that air? Hap should have cut that shit off in the middle. It was fucking dangerous. It was really dangerous for my ears to be listening to that shit. Dangerous. Flat out fucking dangerous. Shit. Trying to tell you. So, but yeah, man, y'all gonna figure out how to correctly hold these motherfucking L's. Oh, yeah. You gonna figure out how to correctly hold these L's. Because if you don't figure out how to correctly hold these L's, you'll probably find yourself out at the park this summer looking like this. And that's just no way to look. Smoke. Hey. Make sure when don't nobody need to see all this smoke. God damn it. Because if I see this, I'm going to fuck around and be like, Shannon can't breathe. Fuck Ukraine. Shannon can't breathe. God damn. That's horrible. This right here, come on, man. Stop it. You stop that. And to all the sisters out there, don't man me out. Don't man me out. Or if you do, you're going to take these motherfucking L's too. Yep. Now that I got my image and graphic capabilities back, wait till the videos start coming in. You motherfuckers is about to be just... And to Mr. Michael Savarino, they fucked you up when they gave you that name. They should have gave you Krzyzewski. You'd probably still be at Duke. Because they'd have been scared of you to say something to you. But your name is Savarino, so they know you ain't shit. Coach K said, you know what? I'm up out of here, grandson. Good luck. And your ass in the transfer portal with 1.1 points per game and a 0.5 rebounds. Good luck, buddy. Taking your basketball talents to a community college near you. Get the fuck out of here. You're going to take these L's just like the rest of these bitches. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all being up in this bitch. I'm going to start this motherfucker the same way or end this motherfucker the same way I started it.
Black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Are you black? Take a look in the Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Are you black? Take a look in the mirror, man. Look, man, you got a legitimate beef, all right, but it ain't with us, okay? Are you black? Hey, look, man, don't ever question the fact whether I'm black. In fact, I was gonna ask your country, Bama ass, why you got them drip chemicals in your head. Right, goddamn. And then come out in public with a shower cap on your head. Like a fucking bitch. Who you calling a bitch, bitch? Well, if the shoe fit. Now I bet you niggas do think y'all white. College don't mean shit. Y'all niggas. And you gon'
What? What the fuck happened?
forever. Just like us. Niggas. You're not niggas.
One love. Peace out, Smoke. Peace out, Dread.